Hello and welcome to Bammed Up Comedy. My name is Bryce Moore and I will be your comedian. About 4 years ago, I worked on a movie set that filmed in Harrisburg, Arkansas. A lot of y'all know this. I've mentioned it on the channel before. The movie was called Lovin' Country. It is available for purchase now on YouTube and Google Play and Amazon Prime. So go check it out. It's really cool. It's cool just the fact that I worked on an actual film set. I was a production assistant, which is like an intern. And essentially they say, hey, Bryce, go and do stuff and we won't give you any money for it. And it was cool. So that's what I did. But I met some really cool people on that set. And I keep in contact with a couple of them to this day. And so that's really nice. And I don't know the religious views of anybody that worked on that film set. I don't know your religious views at home, and I don't care. I don't. Me personally, I'm a Christian, and I'm not here to try to sway you in any way. I'm not here to try and change your mind, and I'm certainly not here to preach to you. I'd just like to share with you one of the many reasons as to why. One day on set, the goal was to shoot a rain scene. And the forecast had called for rain that day. But you know, Arkansas weather, it didn't rain a drop like all day long. And one of the guys that was like part of the production crew walked over to the director, Richard Gayton, walked up to him and said, hey, Richard, I don't think we're going to get any rain today. And Richard said, don't you worry, I am in charge of that. I don't think you are. That's an awfully bold statement to be making down here with us. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. He's powerful everywhere. But like, this is the Bible Belt. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be talking such a big game in somebody else's home stadium. You know? But he did. And after he said that, I just looked right up. And the one cloud that had been in the sky was gone. It just disappeared. And I looked up and I said, it ain't gonna rain, is it? And right about that time, I saw the sun was over here. It kind of twinkled. He winked at me. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just enjoy the show. This is fixing to be good. So we go on the rest of the day, and it didn't rain a drop, not at all, nothing. Bone dry that day. So they started to try and shoot other scenes, just finding a way to be productive, but they kind of threw those scenes together. That they didn't have time to prepare that, didn't have time to really work on the lines. The actors didn't. They weren't really ready for them, but they could get them done, you know? That's what they did. And then they did as much as they could. We gave up on waiting for the rain, and somebody came up and he said, all right, y'all, that's a wrap for today. Let's pack it up and get out of here. And down came the flood. Y'all, I swear to you, the Lord picked up the Mississippi River and just dropped it on us. There was no build up to this. It didn't slowly get dark and clouds start rolling in. No, it was dark suddenly and the flood came pouring down, raining cats, dogs, and ferrets. We had equipment and stuff out there too, so we were scrambling trying to get everything packed up because, I mean, we got cameras and lights and electrical cords, costumes, props, everything is getting soaked. And some of it's sitting on the ground, so now it's sitting in the mud. So we're scrambling trying to get it all put together and just get out of there. And right before I got in my truck, I looked out in the distance and I saw there was a really big boat just floating around. And then out on the deck walked Noah himself. And he was standing there waving and yelling, hey! Who's in charge around here? That's it for this episode of Bammed Up Comedy. Thank you so very much for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you again next time.